first, so I feel like I put his feelings and everything first and everything, like the situation. I feel like, fuck, I should have just picked me first.
That's one thing I told you. You just gotta do what's best for you. You know, I didn't want to be like a pick me. Just like that's not how I roll.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I'm kiss my ears.
It doesn't feel good feeling like a second option or anything, so I'm just grateful that he's still like willing to explore this connection because of how everything happened, and he said that he wanted to take it slow, and I 100% understand that, but this is just such a blessing. Thank you, America. Seriously, fuck.
You better say
What do
thank you,
think,
Doris.
babe?
No, it was just
No,
What
like
she talking about?
I am. No,
What
just
are you
like
thinking?
I'm late, you know. Give it another shot, but it's like I said, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna need a minute. You know? Well.
Sir, when you are done, are you good to chat?
Yeah. How about that?
Can you come right now?
Give me like 2 minutes.
I would like you to come right Oh, shit.
Okay, please, bro. 2 minutes each.
I think you can trust him.
Go on.
Just let her.
More about to talk to Sincere.
Thank you.
It's the gauntlet, choose your banana.
Get him just how you like.
You don't go this guy, it's a little one of this. Okay.
You now believe that your husband is the Gilgo Beach serial killer.
Yes.
After 13 years, this bombshell drops.
Whatever love they have left for him will be erased if they heard what he did to these young ladies.
He looked at me and he goes, do you have any idea what it's like to want to kill someone?
At the end of the day, I'm just you.
And her and this KT storyline, I'm over it. He's with TT. Let's move on.
Picked and you lied to me, and I'd rather not be picked. I'd rather you respect me, not pick me.
That's right.
You look like the dumb bitch that says, oh, at least you come home to me at night. You prove to me whatever you want to prove to me.
Right.
I'm not saying our connection's done. I'm just saying I'm going to step back and see what you do.
Fall back, Mel. Do your big one. I wish Corey would have came, but I like Carl too. So I was either cool with Corey or Carl coming back.
See how the fuck he's going to fix this, how the fuck he's going to fix my feelings.
Yeah, Nia doesn't want a real husband. It's too raunchy for her. Yeah.
Don't, but
She's very wholesome, and I love that about her. But these people want a French fry
I'm
and
leaving this all to you.
kids and rubbing all that all day.
The feelings that are, it's just that the way you move.
Especially Sincere and Melanie. They want to act up on this island.
Sometimes it feels like schizophrenia decides who you could be. So it may be time for a different conversation.
And then random schizophrenia commercial. Y'all think schizophrenic people watch Love Island? Is that who be voting? That's crazy to have a schizophrenia. Y'all like my new hairstyle? I got ow. Still a little tight, but I got cornrows. I haven't had them for a few years. So I decided to bring them back, run them back. To the back. Ooh. Pretty tight still. Next time I only have 8, but we just kept going up because we did start with 2. I'm like, my hair was too thick with 2, so then we did 3, and we did 4. I think I'm gonna need 5 on each side next time. 2. I was just telling someone schizophrenia is their psychic abilities. Has to be.
Said I was a liar.
I have an aunt that's has schizophrenia, and sometimes when she's talking, I'm like, she's trying to tell us something. Y'all need to start listening, you know? One time,
Welcome back to Love Island USA. Kada is wondering what Zach got up to.
I love Kada, but I just think Zach need to be with Bryce. Let them couple up at this point. Yo, the show's so evil. They make them sit in the slime and sludge and cake
Don't say that.
all
She's
day.
like,
Don't let them shower till
wasn't as
later.
bad as KC. And I'm like, bro, KC brought a whole fucking girl back, so I'm just confused. It's just so weird to me, though.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Val. Appreciate you. Greetings. How you doing? Greetings, England. England in the building. What's up?
Thank you, I know.
I'm not gonna lie and say that we didn't. That was like forced and sorted. We got on good and we chatted and whatever. But I'm saying the physical and the kissing. Like when I did it, it didn't feel natural to just be all over and doing it. Because I was thinking of you.
Zach's full of shit. I'm thinking of you.
I hate seeing guys kiss you. And I did the same. I'm a hypocrite. Oh man,
Zach is a hypocrite.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry to all my people from England, that, but Zach is full of shit on Love Island. It's 7:26 in England. Good morning. I have you subbed up. I appreciate you. Thank you. I have a lot of actually like subscribers and followers from Australia and the UK. I think that's so dope. I love you guys.
Actually, really like it. I was telling her half the truth, but not the whole truth. Kind of in fact, like, where it was like, oh yeah, shit, bro. I know, I do that shit all the time. Because Ticket's the one that told Melanie that she was like, oh yeah, I heard Sincere and More, like, bumping and grinding, making out at night, XYZ, da da da. But like, I can't say it's the truth too.
Yo, this app is getting so frustrating. They talking about bullying on this app. Like, come on, y'all. Hold on.
Chat with Carl. It was really good. It was super grateful. I could not believe
So
that
frustrating to use this
that-
app. We're watching Love Island, react to Love Island. Where are we bullying? I scrolled up and you popped up. I appreciate it. Finally, they're starting to share my account, share my page. The hair looks good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You and Corbin shower together?
Ooh, they showering together on the show. That's allowed.
It's like he jumped out of a cake and I'm here. I know. Rachel was 5. This is my first day.
There he
Okay, there we go.
is. Guys, good to have you back, Carl. Do you think you've written the whole KC thing off?
Oh yeah, fuck Casey. No, like,
I see why Paramina and Corbin like each other, but I'm not feeling it.
Rice eggs and fruit steak. That's all nice.
I'm not feeling it. Hi,
You look good.
I'm reacting to Love Island. My thing is that why Paramina's still in the show?
Carl, Amora, and Anaya. Sleeping together are Jade and Caleb, Jen and Gal, Melanie and Sincere, Kenzie and Dylan, Kayla and Zach, Tierra and Casey, Parmita and Corbin,
Like, why is Parmita still there?
Bryce.
I'll see you around. Appreciate you. Can you see the Love Island, the show?
Boy, Carl, Maura, Nordic, happy to have y'all. Good to be here. He's like, I gotta wake up. I gotta make 2 breakfasts. Yeah, you got some walking in to do.
Carl making 2 breakfasts? Oh, here we go. There goes the start. The hot girl summer somewhere.
Wait, look at that. This would be so bomb on you. Thanks so much.
I heard out there screaming already.
I'm so happy. So cool she left us on this shit.
Y'all,
Of Kenzie been having a hot girl summer the whole time.
Were you showering with Amita last night? Fuck, you know that, bro. That shit travel.
Showering Parmita going home.
Back in business. Oh, I love it.
That's
Thank you so
crazy.
much. I really appreciate it.
Corbin and Parmita still on the show. And Kenzie. It's like a list of people to go. I just can't believe we didn't get the new bombshells we were supposed to get.
Can't have anybody going hungry.
We could have kept Sydney too. Hopefully she come in because of Parmita
Make me a coffee.
need to be go home.
Yes, of course. Come.
You will?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Come on.
How's your
This is your
workout?
workout for the day. Come.
I wonder how long they like production stay on Love Island before like the people on the island start shooting the show. You think they're up there like 6 months?
I'm not gonna lie. Then bringing Amora.
Something like 3 months for sure.
Yes. I obviously did explore, but I feel like I did it in the most respectful way you can when your partner's not in the same villa. How am I supposed to check in and ask her? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I just feel like Amora's come in and said some stuff that just wasn't true. I just know it's in the back of her head now.
Morris says some.
I think it's just like she just requires a little more validation. You know? How are you feeling though? Yeah, dude, I feel like training out, like getting like closer and closer. I just feel like everything we have, like it's so nice, dude. It just feels good. No, it feels
Perfect.
good, dude. I feel like
I love Bryce and Trey.
like make it just like official between the boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
But, like that's really the next step. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Wow, that's huge. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think you're on the way to love?
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. With airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life. The latest GLP-1 options
For life.
now available.
The
on
latest
Amazon. Now, you can lose up to 25% of your body weight. Choose from a range of FDA-approved pills and pens starting at $39. Get access to personalized treatment plans prescribed by licensed providers. Care team support and real weight loss results. All on Hers. Find the GLP-1 that's right for you at forhers.com.
You know, worry about saying this and that. It's been messed up ever since it changed, for real. Like I can't say anything, you know, and I'm getting tired of it. So,
Taking control starts with asking your
you know, the videos is up on the book on FB and the tube, but this is the first app I ever started on, so it's a little bit frustrating. So, but it's okay. It's okay. So, you know, I post all my videos now on the tube and Facebook, and then now I'm gonna do them on Patreon. So not every video is gonna be up here moving forward, but you know, you guys will get a lot. You know, majority, you know, of the story times and stuff will still come here, but the real topics is going on in the world and the governments and the, you know, and all that kind of stuff I can't talk about up here. Those videos will directly be up on
Your friends?
Patreon.
My friends saw that.
Can you tell me what I said?
Yeah, you said, oh, Kenzie's thrown out the window. It's up to y'all three. I already know what the fuck I'm doing. You didn't even have a conversation with her. That's less.
Take your time and relax, cause we make plans. Yeah, that's true. That's the phrase I was trying to think of. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. It's affected more black it's affected more black content creators than others. It definitely is affecting me. And then they're not pushing my content. There's no way, if you go watch my videos, no way a content creator with 100,000 followers has 400 views. I put it up on Facebook for same amount of time. It'll be 1,000 views in a minute, you know. So I like it up here, but I just can't. This can't be my main app anymore.
I had a connection with you. There was a
They don't want me to grow, or they want to box me and keep me in this box.
I'm gonna be as honest as possible.
So
You can have a connection.
it's alright though. Not tripping. It's a fun app. They want to keep it light and fun. They don't want it too serious. And I don't want the adults getting too deep and serious. I get it. So I'll stop.
Want to have a conversation with Corbin? That's where I get like fake energy because like you come in here and you're like, I made a connection. It's like, okay, we also had a connection.
Last time, my last video, they took down, they left a part 1 up again. And it was about Mr. Steen. You know what I'm talking about? From Florida. Or New York, wherever, which one of you are he from? Both. But yeah. Nah. I'm surprised they let me talk about Nikki Hilton and the marry into the Rothschilds. They left that up. They're afraid to let us open, but it's true. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping. It's okay. I know where I'm at now. I know what's going on, and I can't do that. So.
That's where I get like fake energy because like it feels like schizophrenia.
But I feel like a man is 30 after 5 weeks of dating. You should friggin' know if you want to go together, right? You know, you should know.
Cobenfy is the first and only treatment of its kind. And
I don't know why my mic is overly loud.
Plus, in clinical studies, most people
Or is
saw
it
no
me?
substantial weight gain.
Don't take up allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or
Cobenfy.
certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be. After this, and she get on his ass because he think she's shit is sweet. And he think Jen is sweet. Jenna get up. Jenna let him know what's up. Just know that. Just know that. That's not last time we about to hear from Jen. Cause that's insane. Technically, like what? That's wild. Sheesh.
How I unleash my inner champion.
Oh, please don't forget to double tap and like the screen, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what I just said.
Casey is pulling a Naya, and this is going to be a tough conversation. So, guys, just make sure you go somewhere that's not associated with any recent public screaming matches.
Nah, it look good though.
I'll let you speak.
No, you go first. No, you got it.
I really don't want to go first.
I think you should.
You got a glass of red wine.
No. I feel like we should get everything we want to get out.
Okay. Well, I feel as when you initially came out, like, I'm happy that you're in a new connection. What I feel like was disrespectful is what you said and then how you moved after it. Okay. I feel like when you initially came out, you couldn't even look at me. You were looking down. And then when you were talking, first of all, you completely ripped me off.
I walked into a fire. Like I had a whole thing I was gonna say, and that shit got interrupted.
You
Like
didn't say anything, Casey.
I couldn't.
And then you had someone else speak for you. TT was talking more than you, Casey.
No, that's
She
not,
was.
No, that's not the truth.
That is the truth, because I was standing here and that's what happened, Casey.
Okay.
Look at him.
I literally don't think he is like no, 100%. Everybody's upset.
I'm tired of Casey and I think.
I'm trying to be calm, but like it forces me to be defensive.
Yeah, but you know what would have been so much like more noble of you if you just took accountability of the whole thing.
I did.
You didn't.
So what did I do?
You didn't. You played like victim. You played victim, and then you know what you tried to do? You tried to turn it on me in the situation. I feel like you're just a fucking coward.
Okay. I don't like that word.
Okay,
And
good.
I'm
I'll
gonna be,
explain why.
I'm gonna be genuinely, I don't like that word.
You were wrong, Casey. The way you went about it was wrong. I mean, she's very reciprocate to shit, so.
Nah, it doesn't look good. If she hit him with one of these, she went like that. That's not good.
I'm happy you're in a connection, but the way that you pushed me aside and everything was wrong. I don't know what it is in you that you won't say sorry. You have not said sorry one
I
time.
am sorry for all of this. Is that enough?
So and then you're saying that's enough, it doesn't feel genuine.
I am genuinely sorry for how I made you feel.
This why they're not together no
For
more.
that shit, yes. Do I regret it? Yes. But like, the last thing I wanted to make you feel was like shit.
Yeah, you
And I
did.
mean, yeah, the communication level was bad. Like, all our shit wasn't fake. Like, I don't want you to think like, damn, like, you don't give a fuck about me at all. No.
That's exactly how I
But-
felt. I felt like you
but
didn't
I
give
don't-
a
but
fuck
that's-
about me.
But that's not the truth.
And I feel like you wanted something else.
No. Because something else wasn't there yet. You get what I mean? I met TT. It felt right. You get what I mean? I don't want there to be no weird shit between, like, y'all either. Like,
There's
no, that's what I know. But, like, that shit's hard. You feel me? And I understand you as well. Like, you not being picked, you fucking not picking Carl. I know you felt like shit as well, but that's the situation.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like I made a mistake. He is a good guy, and I feel like I deserve a good guy. Genuinely.
Alright.
Respectfully, it was not ever with this.
You don't think I was ever a good guy?
I think you were a good guy, but I don't think you were the guy for me.
They've been talking for a minute. They've been talking for a while. Like, they've needed to have this conversation.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to, like, leave this on bad terms. But I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I felt so disrespected. I'm so grateful that you like owned up to it and you said it, but I want to be cool, but I just cannot see myself like surrounding myself with someone who made me feel so like belittled like that. Not even like, I've never felt so like belittled like that in my life, Casey. And I feel like I would be doing myself a disservice if I like, you know, I don't know how to word it.
You'd be doing yourself a disservice if you were to surround yourself around.
You know, but I wish you the best, like seriously. It seems like y'all have a great connection.
So this is really
Yeah,
the
we came
end
to a
of
mutual
Anaya
understanding.
and Casey finally.
And I hope he doesn't disrespect his next connection like he disrespected me. Wish him the best. Deuces. Ready?
One more head.
Back now.
Okay. I'll go get Carl.
Bro, leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna do whatever I want to fucking do, first of all.
God.
Feeling like doing something.
Hey, go get Carl.
They could mess up everything. I mean, that's coffee at this time
Go
of
get
night.
Carl is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like a shot?
Yes. I've lost it. That Kenzie distracted me.
Sorry.
Where?
It's interesting, like, that she told me, like, she hasn't talked to Golf 3-4 days, whatever. It's like, it's still pull him, see if there's anything there. But then, okay, I understand. But somehow I rolled, like, it was like a weird.
You just put like
I was a little, not like put off, but like, kind of, like, I don't know, like, it's just a weird.
She seems like she's got a good thing going on with this. I just don't see why she feels the need to explore someone again.
You know,
It's like she's never happy with someone.
And we can close the door.
What?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just us.
So excited to talk to you.
Yeah, oh my God, finally.
Yeah, because you're in a couple, and I'm in a couple. So, like, I
I
just
don't really know if I think I'll anymore.
What
I
happened?
just talked to again.
You good? How did it go?
Not good. It was like, I just feel a lot of pressure, and I
want to like tell you.
Need a snack. Renee, thank you. Appreciate you, Renee. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really fuck with Jen, and I love her. But like I've been saying, like this whole time, since I came here to find love.
How you doing, Renee?
Something with someone, like a spark or something, which I do. Like I'm interested in you, and I feel that, and so I'm not gonna like stop talking to you. But I do love her, and so it's been making me feel weird.
I did want to ask about like your connection with Dylan because it feels like you two are just getting closer.
Good to hear.
He's like telling us like how good he feels about it and like that kind of stuff, and it seems like you guys are doing good.
It is going good. I have like got more.
I'm okay.
Today, but then
Are you watching the Love Island? Reacting to it?
I have been.
I'm a little upset because
that conversation with Gall.
I'm just talking to everybody a little bit early in the live. Like if you go watch my last video, there's a part 1 of a certain video, and they blocked part 2. So
I don't know.
it's just frustrating. I can't talk about or get up on his app and talk about stuff that are important, you know. But it's okay because I have the Tube, I have FB, and I will be on Patreon, making a Patreon soon to make videos and talk about very sensitive topics. Let's say that.
Complicated. Have they been gone this whole time?
Kenzie and Gum.
Yeah.
How would you feel if
Just this app that sold is just really different,
Yeah, that's fine. I think if she does kiss
and I'm not able to say
I've only been
like they lessen my voice more and more.
a long time. When I was in other relationships,
Yeah, censor us.
I could tell that I like.
That's exactly the exact word it said. There's freedom of speech. Like
Get into a relationship with someone if it doesn't seem like it's going that way. Which is why I would like, I want to have 2 girlfriends.
mind you, the YT creators
But like, never,
are talking about the same topic. You go look it up.
Why am I like, giving a title to something that I'm pretty sure is not headed in that direction?
If she did, like, I think.
The video's up, but the whole video was up on the Tube, and I will be posting part 3 on FB tomorrow on the book.
I can't like really explain.
So I guess I'm just gonna have to keep it light and fun on here.
I did want to see like if there was more to like me and you.
We're just gonna have to keep it as story times,
Just like a friendship.
because this app is getting pretty.
Like super attracted to you. I want to like
Yeah, I know.
more and like do more stuff like this.
Not for us. Feel me?
Yeah. Feels nice.
But it's okay. My podcast starts at the end of August. So make sure you guys follow up on Twitch. It'll be live up there. And then YouTube, well, I'm going to be posting a video on there after. Especially the mermaid video. Those are my favorite. Even those. I got to watch what I say about those ones. Because a lot of that is connected to the higher ups. If I say too much or reveal too much, yeah, I have a copyright strike today. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't even get up and curse on this app. These people be cussing and carrying on. I don't curse at all. I'm getting censored. So, yeah. I wonder if they censor people in all languages. I really would love to know that. But Love Island, Trinity and Bryce are boyfriend and girlfriend now. So, let's check. All right, let's go. Let's start reacting to some stuff now. If you guys want to react, I'm up on the tube if you guys want to see. You guys have any good videos, supernatural, paranormal, mermaid, vampire, go any entity, send them to me. We can watch them. We can react up here. I'm gonna pull up YouTube on the stream. Let's see. Let's go. We closing Love Island. That's done. Now let's get into the nitty gritty stuff we like. In New Orleans Vampire, so the Black Cauldron, she got a video up. I follow her. She follows me too on TikTok, but I really need her help to. Maybe it's just like consistency. Like she does have an hour video up here, but her videos do really well on the tube. And she is so dope. She's so fire. And I always, every time I get up on YouTube, I don't know, it's because maybe I watched her content before. Her videos is the first thing up here for me. So I just want to, and we're basically like almost the same kind of creator. She's just a female. We're both black. We're both in the paranormal. So I just want to get my videos up there with hers. And, you know, get them together. So what do you guys think I need to do? Should I I compile my own videos, right? Do I need to, like, she has videos compiled of other creators, like, so think of like me, Ashley Inc., who are other paranormal, Kennedy, you guys can look her up, like a bunch of other creators. And she compiled a bunch of like the vampire videos. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna figure it out. I do post almost every day on the tube, just so y'all know. But she up here at 194 subscribers, so that's super inspiring. And it's just something I could just work towards, like, because I want to get numbers like this too, you know? So, but look at her. She talk about Sekhmet, haunted, midnight ballerina clubs, Lugaru. Literally everything I talk about, y'all. We are like twin spirits. We don't talk about them exactly the same, obviously, but basically the same kind of topics. So, yeah, I love what she does. I just want to get better at it. Y'all starting to see my thumbnails. My thumbnails are starting to get fire. Y'all can't even play with me about the thumbnail now. The thumbnails are starting to get good. So I do have one video that went viral, so maybe it's just, you know, more videos. That's all I gotta do, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start compiling videos on subjects, even add my own videos on, like, just to, you know, explain the topics better. The Navy recruited a witch for her psychic abilities. Ooh. See, and then her captions is fire. Like a video like that, of course I would probably watch it. Not right now, but all right. So I scheduled videos to come out on my YouTube. 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years, right? Capsule, like time capsule videos. I have to actually do another one, but I would love to create content, but I'm so in my shell. You can do a faceless account, Renee. You can do a faceless account for sure. You don't have to put your face up here like us. So yes, so what I was saying, let's watch the video. So year 1 has just passed since I've been on YouTube. Cube of Lore, we have almost 7,000 subscribers. This YouTube that is posted on is like 1,800, so almost, you know, 8,000 in a year, which, you know, obviously you guys know YouTube is extremely hard to grow on. Even though I have 100,000 followers on almost every app besides that, it's just very difficult. So let's go there. I haven't seen the video in a year. I don't remember what I was saying. I just, you know, it's more of a, you know, message conversation to myself type vibe. So let's go and see. So it's 4 views so far. It dropped a day ago. So let's see. 1 year anniversary.
What up, Cube? So it should be June 28th, 2026.
2026.
You should see this video a year
My hair is so short right here.
from now. Maybe you forgot about it, maybe you haven't. So I just wanted to make a little video when I hit 1,000 subs, just to hit a little milestone. This is just a video to remind you, you know, where you're at, where you're coming from, where you're going. Maybe you're looking back at this video laughing right now. Maybe you're saying, I'm proud of you, boy. Clearly we didn't figure out that time travel thing.
No, we still trying to figure out time travel. We're getting closer. Quantum physics.
That's insider, y'all wouldn't know. Y'all wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So first of all, if you're among the 1,000,
I've been trying to time travel since I was like 5, y'all. So that's what I mean by it's an inside joke.
first subs, thank you guys so much. I've been pretty consistent, y'all. Ass to, well, belt to ass, more BTA. And I don't know if you remember.
Definitely been consistent.
But BTA season is a real thing. Belt to ass.
Belt to ass season.
So I've been consistently doing this for at least 3 weeks to a month.
3 weeks to a month and 1,000 subs.
So I'm really pretty happy where I am. I'm gonna keep going. You have a schedule. You cut off the distractions. Damn, I can't even fucking speak. You work hard. You're a good person, inside and out, and you're destined to win. That's 5. That's just 5 things I just want to let you know. When the tough gets going, just keep pushing. I'm sure you have more subs by now. TikTok, I think you probably hit 33.9 thousand.
33,000 on. Thank you, Renee, for the heart puff. I appreciate you. 33,000 on TikTok I had a year ago. And now I'm up to like 100,000. Wow, that's amazing.
Followers today. Twitch, we working on Twitch. We about a cold 83 or something.
83 is dope because I'm up to two something now.
Like that. So just do your
And I didn't even have a Facebook then either when I did this video, and that's up to like 180.
work, do your research, pop your shit, grow into becoming a better man every day. You know, work towards that 1% or that 1,000%, depending who you are, on becoming better every day. So hopefully by the time I'm rich, successful, and famous. If not, the work continues. But this will be officially my first full year on YouTube. So I just wanted to do a video to look back and remind myself where, you know,
W1 year on
where I came
YouTube.
from. So Cube, I don't know who your friends are. I don't know
None.
what family members you talking to, don't talk to right now. But stay focused. Watch distractions. Watch people and things that trying to knock you off what you're trying to do. Because at the end of the day, you know you want to do amazing things in life. You want to help people, give back, and support your family in any way you can. Hopefully I'm in good developments with this comic book. I'm sure I'll probably talk to you guys about this my Black Magna.
Yes, my comic book is on its way out. It's almost finishing. We almost there. We gotta keep going. The pages are definitely, I'm way further than when I was here. Keep going. I'm sure you will get there. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm just listening to this video I did that just dropped. I put it as like a time capsule, so it just dropped from like a year from now.
I'm not gonna say too much on here because I don't know what Future Cube is saying and not saying. So just know, keep an eye. He's in full development. He's been in development for what, the past 5 years. And I feel like it's a book that's really gonna change the comic book
6, 7 now.
hero world, especially when they see us like coming from a black perspective. Besides Ryan Coogler, who's that? Ryan Coogler. There's no other black creators in that space. So this is my opportunity, you know, to grow,
How are you doing?
not only as creator and content, but just a creator in the world. So hopefully I'm about
20 to 30 pounds bigger, laughing back at this video because I remember where I was at, what I was doing, where I came from. So YouTube, if you see this and you've been with me since the beginning, write in the comments I was here. You remember this time. You remember when Cube was just hitting his first 1,000 subs. Or maybe you was the 1,000 subs. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you guys for the support and the love. I was scared to join the YouTube community, but I don't even know why. You guys know social media could be a lot. People could be very mean.
I appreciate
so that's why I make
that,
sure I'm kind of like a light in the world for somebody else. So much toxic shit going on. We got wars and all kind of shit. Donald Trump just dropped a bomb. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Dang, Donald Trump just dropped a bomb. He drop a bomb all the time.
All right, this is my 1 year checkup on YouTube. This is also to show y'all can do this. Anybody can do this. I'm not stopping. So continue to see me. Get sick of seeing me. Because I'm big fucking cute.
Not the low one.
All right, this is my 1 year check-in. And I'll see you back at 5 and 10. All right, happy reunion.
Happy anniversary. Ooh, definitely was new to it because the CapCut sign is still up there. Ooh. But that was my 1 year anniversary. Wow. Definitely a lot has changed since then. I probably have gained probably 200,000 followers since then. Lots of subs. This is my second account. It was my first account, but it became my second account just more to have fun. So that's really, really dope. That's amazing. That is a blessing in itself. All right, so what else could we react to? Should we react to some? I want to go back to that Black Cauldron video because I want to see, what was it, the witch video? Y'all know what I was talking about. I gotta get D-Name off of here. All right, where was it? Cause where was it? Oh, so Black Culture. She got a video up here that says the Kardashians are witches. How can you can never say stuff like this about people? Like, y'all can't say stuff like that about people. Y'all gotta stop. Oh, the boy that vanished at Dracula's castle. I have to write that down. I have to do that video. OMG. That is a topic. I thought, okay. All right. That video was a good idea. Yeah, that video, I did want to talk about that at some point with you guys. So we gonna watch that after. But I want to watch the Navy recruited a witch for her psychic abilities first. And of course, I want to support my girl up here. So anytime I can get up here.
Let me just show you. What if I told you that the United States government has and is recruiting witches into the military to use them for psychic abilities?
They've been.
Would you believe me?
They've been doing that.
Get your popcorn.
It's like fighting fire with fire. The black community been using hoodoo and voodoo for thousands of years. So they had to, do their thing to go get their own soldiers because we wasn't letting up, even though they stopped all of our practices and our systems, calling them religions when they are systems.
Welcome back, YouTube. And for those who do not know me, hello. My name is Noah, and on this channel we talk about death, true crimes, haunted places and things, spiritual reparations, and how you can fuck around and find out. If you are not subscribed here, friend, press the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on while you're at it. And if you're not following me over on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, follow me there too, friend. On today's episode, we will be watching a TikTok, okay? A series of TikTok from the same creator. It's a young woman who recently went viral on a couple of videos talking about her experience in the Navy, why she was even recruited in the Navy, and what they had her doing. Now, the initial video that went viral was of her saying...
So her videos are more like podcasts, because it's kind of how my podcast is going to be.
About Donald Trump blowing Bubba.
But I'm not going to be doing videos where I'm going to be talking a lot. I'm probably going to be reviewing, going over my own videos.
Blowing. I mean like...
I'm probably going to play one of my story times and go over that. And I have segments that's going to happen for my podcast.
A horse. So why this is not a big thing to the elites, why it's not a big thing that we know that they're PDF files. You guys know what I'm saying when I say PDF files. I'm not trying to get in trouble with YouTube. PDF files, while that is the least of their worries. And she kind of explains her
YouTube
role
censors
in the
too?
Navy and a few other things. So I'm going to insert...
Have you watched a podcast she does with her husband and friend? No, they have a podcast? Where's that at? Is it on YouTube?
Just listen to what she says.
A video of Trump blowing Bubba is not nearly as bad as this is gonna get. So I've gotten a lot of attention this year for serving in the Navy as a psychic, and for anybody that's been actually following me, this is not the first time I've said this, but I've said several times that the reason that I actually served in the Navy as a psychic is because I am actually a witch. I'm capable of witchcraft. I've been on 2 different podcasts where I actually also spoke about being somewhat like a human crystal, in the sense that things that I am working on, my endeavors, man.
I gotta go look that. I didn't see that up here on her page.
Things that I want.
It must be it's a separate YouTube, obviously, because she wouldn't combine a podcast with this.
Things for myself or for other people. Either way, I served in the Navy because I do have psychic ability, but I was a witch. I served as a psychic because I am a witch. The government is doing witchcraft. I've said this several times. They're doing witchcraft.
They've been.
They're not even trying to.
They were in the
hide
files.
at this point because we're still watching an extinction burst. Don't forget. But they are doing witchcraft, and they are trying to use it now to their advantage in this extinction burst. So the only way they know how. But everything's kind of
allegedly, hypothetically speaking, because y'all know this happened.
Splitting, right? We are going to find out that the reason that they don't care that you know that they're PDFs is because they're doing things that are much, 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 much worse than that.
Scary.
They're eating people.
Scary.
They're eating children. We're gonna find out that they're doing that. The reason that they don't care, that you know that, is because in their mind they know that they've done things that are worse than that. Don't shoot the messenger. And you don't have to believe anything I'm saying. I'm just saying. Italy is currently actively investigating the fact that wealthy people in the 1990s apparently were paying upwards of $90,000 to go hunt active war zone refugees in Bosnia. Civilians in an active war zone. They were going to snipe them. They were paying extra to go snipe children. But we don't have to jump in a time machine and go back to 1992 to find active hunting parties. They're in our cities at this very moment, and they're wearing ice shirts. We're looking at all of these things about the Epstein files coming out. What was that island other than them shooting fish in a barrel? All of these are hunting parties. We keep hearing things that I'm hearing from the survivors of the ongoing Epstein horror saga. But what about the people that probably did not survive? Have you put any thought to the fact that a lot of those people probably didn't leave that island? A lot of those girls probably just went missing. This is worse than hunting parties. This is ritualistic sacrifices. This is bestiality. This is all kinds of things that the reason that they don't want it to come out, but they don't seem to care that it comes out, that they're PDFs, is because they know a lot of the other things that they're doing is going to reveal that they're...
This is giving me a headache. This is so much going on in the world. I just don't know why we all can't be good people, kind people, beautiful, just beings of light and hope, and save the children, help the children, raise the children right.
Doing witchcraft. And if you know anything about witchcraft, then you know that's also why Trump was blowing Bubba. Anybody who's been recruited into the military in any capacity that uses psychic ability usually doesn't know about it. I know that's crazy to think about, and you would want to be like, how would you not know as a psychic that somebody is using your psychic ability? But first of all, I'm going to say if you think that, chances are you don't have psychic ability, because you would understand that that's just
But also, isn't there a chance that they could have sleeper agents too? The girl could be a sleeper agent. They could have them so they could still use the abilities, correct?
How it works. It's completely possible for you to be naturally
I thought so.
gifted and just naturally have a psychic ability and be put in a space, to be naturally intuitive, to be put in a space because of that. And the military can tell whether or not you have that, first of all. And secondly, I would honestly just direct you back at the fact that one of the reasons that I was recruited into the military was through the GATE program. And if you look at any of the...
Oh my goodness, guys. Y'all. If y'all seen any of my GATE program video before, y'all know I was part of the GATE program. And many other people like us, and allegedly they were looking for psychic children and testing us. And I was drinking fluoride as a result of that program. So this video even stressed me out even more. I digress. Let's continue though.
The videos or anything on the internet right now going crazy about the GATE program. I myself have a video that went viral earlier this year about having been recruited into the military through the GATE program.
I literally went.
And every single person.
Y'all, I literally went viral for the same thing, for being part of the GATE program. GATE was horrible. I went 1 year. Definitely was horrible. I was part of it until I wasn't part of it. I think until I moved out of New York City.
And in the comments is like, oh my God, I didn't know that they were testing us for psychic ability. Exactly. You didn't know you had psychic ability is because you're born with it.
TikTok trying to restrict my live again. I don't even care. Y'all can keep doing that.
You don't understand.
We're moving on. We're going to a different app, babe. Because how am I getting restricted for a video that I'm watching that's on TikTok? The video is on TikTok. It's literally from TikTok. It's a TikTok app. It says it's dot Monica Lynn. Like, y'all have to grow up. Like, this app, or just shut it down at this point. Like, it's ridiculous.
Until it's gone and you realize that you used to have it and now something is missing that you had it.
So sick of
Unless it never goes away.
I don't care. It's not my
in my
main
case,
app no
it never
more.
went away. And I'm
doing great on the tube, doing great on the book. I don't care. I'm not about to keep fighting with this app no more. Cause
the way that I realized that I had it is because I'd be speaking to people about it and they didn't have it themselves. And I'm like, okay,
sick.
Apparently I'm the only person that could do that. But as the only person that can do that, I also got the intuition and I got the conversations with my spirit guides and all the other signs that I was the only person that could do that. And I got the reasoning why other people can do that. And that's just part of being psychic. But we're getting off topic here. The military does everything on an extremely segregated, need-to-know basis. If they have you in a spot where they have already, behind the scenes, realized that you have an ability that you probably don't realize you have, just
you need
a
to
way
go
of
back.
conditioning through society, and the fact that all of these things at some point were considered woo-woo, or they were considered, like X-Files and not topics of conversation, but the military obviously has released all of these documents for like CIA
Allegedly.
documents and stuff like that, saying that they know astral projection is real, they know all this stuff has worked, right? They aren't telling people that they work. So you're growing up, you're going through school, you're not understanding that you have these abilities, and whether you do or you don't understand that you have these abilities, if they understand that you have these abilities, they put you in a position to be able to use them, because no matter what, your intuition is going to work when it needs to work, whenever they put you in these positions, right? For myself, I was in a position where I was working on helicopters, and I am gifted in psychometry. So if something was going to happen in one of those helicopters, they were going to crash, I would get the intuition, I would feel it, I would know. Whether or not I did recognize that they were using my specific psychic ability in that sense, but there were other people, there still are other people in the military who don't realize that that's what.
So, question: if she can sense the plane's about to crash, shouldn't she be able to use it in the opposite way? Like the military could lead her into putting people in crash like Kobe, allegedly, hypothetically speaking, of course.
Where they're being used, because no matter what, as an aircraft mechanic, if I think something is wrong, I don't necessarily, if someone doesn't necessarily understand that it is their intuition that they're listening to, if they don't know that their psychic abilities are being utilized and used in that way, they would still go out and check the
We're not
plane, and they
reacting
would
to
still
no
say something if
files.
there was wrong, because those are still your
Why is it
friends that are
Epstein
flying on
file?
these
We're not
planes, and
reacting
that's
to
still
no
you
files.
that has to get in these planes. It's still you that's responsible
There's a
for the shit if
psychic
it falls out of the sky.
military witches.
So that being said, they are able to use that for, especially for things like what I did when I was put in that special operations squadron. When they know that I have this ability, they're able to use that without saying anything to the person, because the person doesn't normally know.
That's scary.
Just again, based off of societal conditioning
Scary.
and everybody saying that these things aren't real, and all of us, having grown up in a space where if you say that you can do this and you say that this is happening to you, people will say, "Oh no, you're crazy. You can't."
Yeah.
You don't know things that you shouldn't.
I don't even know where the
You
word
can't see
crazy
the future,
started.
you
They
can't
probably
hear
created
things
that.
aren't out loud. And again, in that sense, I did know what was going on. But one of the reasons that I joined the military was because, again, growing up around people who no one around me could do that, and I very clearly recognized that I had this ability, not just like a skill that I could like dance or sing or whatever better than everybody else, but like I legitimately could hear people's thoughts and shit. I could see things that I knew that other people could not see. I could astral project and stuff like that while I was sitting in class. Like I knew that I could do things that other people couldn't do. So when the military started contacting me, especially they were contacting me telepathically, absolutely wanted to join that. I was like, if somebody else on the planet can do this, like I needed to know why they wanted me, and I needed to know if there was somebody else out in the world that could do this. What the fuck is going on? Who is this? Because there's no one to explain psychic ability. Just because you have it doesn't necessarily mean that you get all of the answers to it, and that's just not how it works. Anyway, this video is getting long, but aside from specifically like just psychometry in the military, there were other things that they definitely had me do as a psychic that, again, at the time I thought that I was just doing as
Lil'
part of
Kent,
being in the military. It was suspicious to me. I
doing?
always like things that were definitely being done because I was a psychic, specific missions or whatever they had me go on because I was a psychic. I knew that that's why I was there. So I would always kind of like, maybe question like certain things, always like pique my intuition. But at the same time, again, we're working. I'm just in the military. It's a job, and especially after you sign
Yeah,
up,
she
you
can't really
say
tell
no
them.
to
She can't really
specific
tell
things.
them
Like,
no.
you are allowed
Lil'
to
Kent,
disobey
thank you for
unlawful
the follow.
orders, but you have to obey lawful orders. So,
Right.
like, once you're there, you're there. If
Which
that's
you're
what we're
not. You
doing,
still gotta
sometimes that's what we're doing.
You still have
But
to
a lot of that is also why I got out.
follow
I managed to get
directions.
out of that special operations squadron. I managed to realized that there was no way to stay out of situations like that where I was going to end up in a war and I was going to end up like just being in situations where they were going to take advantage of these abilities that I have in order to do just horrifically horrible, fucking terrible things to people. So I got out. And overall, one thing that I will say about serving in the military and using my abilities to do the things that I did do while I was in the military is if you can't beat them, join them. I learned so much about the actual reality of the life that we're living here on this planet. Witchcraft is not inherently evil. People are evil, but those evil people also taught me how to do witchcraft, and I can absolutely use it against them. Go drink some water. Ciao.
Are you worried that using your home address for business puts your privacy at risk? At iPostal One, we can help.
Very interesting.
So, you started your own.
I hate to tell the people who called me crazy. Maybe about a week and a half ago, I told you so, but I absolutely told y'all so. So this does not surprise me at all. You have to think about what we've been talking about on this channel for the last 2 years.
Oh, if you guys want to see it, by the way,
literally
hold on, let me pause it for a second. If you guys do want to see the screen and you do want to react and watch with me, you guys can find me on the Purple app, Twitch, in the same name, Cuboxley, Cubeoxley.
About astral projection and was using it.
You'll literally see my face.
You have to think about all the secrets that the government has
And Black Cauldron.
withheld in its greedy little cheeks over the past 100 years. And now they have basically extended the time. Before it was 50 years, the files had to be released. Now it's 70, meaning that in our lifetime, we want to have access to any of the information that they're finding out today.
Why? Huh? Y'all heard that? Why would they change it from 50 years to 70 years to release files? They won't even be alive. So it's like, oh, I'm just going to leave it for the next person. The next person, oh, y'all mess y'all got to clean up. You're leaving it for the next person to clean up in 70 years. It's crazy. I won't be here anyway to worry about it.
Okay, we will not have access to that. Our children and their children may. But
My poor kids and their kids.
witchcraft, all of that other shit that the government and Christianity, because they go hand in hand, follow me, walk with me, say is not real or bad, is actually things that the government is practicing. Now, if you did not,
Their agents have powers. Come on.
here. Okay, what I'm about to say, I'm gonna speak.
You think
in
Captain America is
Japanese
fake?
encrypted, so pay attention. So you know how DJT was accused of giving a blowout to BC because we thought BC was Bubba. But come to find out, Ghislaine, that girl, she owned a horse named Bubba. I'm here to tell you that that absolutely happened. Whether it was the horse or BC, it happened. Because you know what goes on these islands? Other than the traffic of little people? Satanic rituals, humiliation rituals.
Allegedly,
They're a
hypothetically
part
speaking.
of that island
I
that
wanna
people
get-
were not allowed
take
to
my
visit
pick.
unless they were a
My
part
life.
of said rituals. To get, you have to give. And they need some type of proof, some type of blackmail, some type of evidence to keep you in line. He did that shit. DJT wanted to be PRES. Dent. Are y'all following? That island was a playground for people a part of secret science, secret society.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
can make just that happen. After the shit show of the first term, there is no way that this person, DJT, was able to come back and play on our tops as hard as he has without help. Remember, I said
Yeah.
it is a give.
Y'all do know DJT Prez is definitely having lots of help now out of nowhere. His first one, he didn't have this much help.
Take type of relationship. Sacrifices must be made, quite literally.
Literally,
Sacrifices.
they have to.
And if we don't put an end and expose these type of societies,
That's how
that
their
person is
rituals
going to
allegedly,
get
you know,
their
and hypothetically set up.
because it's not about
They're
us
powered
going
by
to
them.
those little booths and putting in our papers.
Can they stop doing them now?
You know what I'm talking about? The
They're literally
VO.
gonna start disintegrating.
It's not about that. another random thing that I just thought I'd sneak in there.
And I'm talking about, you guys know, I'm talking about all the all the villains. All the villains, all Magneto and all his peoples is out of here.
T comes from a long line of D words. Like his ancestors are D words. And when I say D words, I mean demons. The last time I'm gonna say it in this house. So doing
Allegedly.
things like magic, hexing, it's only coming out as inconvenience magic. It's not
For entertainment purposes only.
that man plays in the astral plane. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Oh yeah, and Epstein isn't dead.
So this kind of goes hand in hand in what Sister Girl is saying. Because I've always known that the elites, they play by their own rules, okay? They are able to hunt people. They have hunting parties. They eat people.
Nope. Nope. That's for entertainment purposes only, y'all. What, should we watch some Drewski or something? Because I don't know if we can watch this kind of stuff, y'all, up here. This is the most ridiculous place in the world. And I feel like I need to find somebody that's talking cold. You guys want to hear some mermaid stories? We could do some mermaids. I feel like that'd be a little more safer. You know? Talking about them people, DJ T,
Discover
you know.
Mermaids, sirens. Okay, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. My entire Facebook page right now is
JP, all
about
of them, like that's
mermaids, like
very,
seeing all the posts
all
about
that's very.
Connecticut. So I started looking through my, my emails, found one too. The guy that sent this in didn't want his name said, so we're just gonna say Tommy. He'd been fishing off the coast, of New England for 30 years. He knew the waters better than he knew himself. He said that the ocean has a way of telling you what's going to happen if you listen close enough. I'm listening, tell me. Birds will get quiet before a storm, and that the waters will change if something big is moving underneath them. This particular night, there was no warning at all. Nothing that made him be like, It was a calm night. It was just after midnight, and he was on the boat by himself about 5 miles off the coast. The sea was smooth as glass. The only creek was like the hole on this boat, just a normal, quiet, peaceful night. Just cast his line in when he saw something moving in the water. At first, he thought it was just like a school of fish that were like moving, that had broke like the surface of the water, but then he noticed something was off. The shape of it was all wrong. It wasn't like a mass of little bodies. It was one big body and had a face. And it just happened to be looking like right at him. Lower half of the body was submerged. The rest was up. It was like looking at him. He said the eyes were like off, too dark, too sunken in, too big, completely aware of Tommy being on that boat.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. One thing about mermaid stories, no matter how many times I've heard them, I'm always shocked every time. I don't know why. Like, I'm always like, I don't know why. They just such a, like, I don't know. So interesting.
She's like looking at him, he's looking at her. They just kind of sit there like frozen for a minute. Then she starts to lift up out. Water just rolled off of her like oil, that the water looked black against her like really pale skin. Long dark hair, it like clung, stuck to her face, and like her mouth was slightly parted. And he said he should have been scared, but he wasn't. I am, Tommy, I am. Everything in his mind was telling him to run, but instead he just kind of stood there. Because he said that even though her face looked weird and off or whatever, that she was beautiful. Then he said, and this was kind of weird, okay, just between us.
You've seen some weird stuff before? What'd you seen?
And he said, not in the way that a woman is beautiful, but in the way the sea is. And I was like, okay,
What?
we listen and we don't judge. She looked like vast. He described her vast like the ocean and unknowable and dangerous. Then he saw her teeth and was like, they were small, sharp, and needle-like.
Well, also, you guys know men were affected by that siren song. So we look at them completely different than the regular person or a woman. You guys would find them like, hideous. We don't. We find, and the song is super alluring. Even when you listen to the song over, like Sauce 90 or somebody singing, like, playing a mermaid song, it doesn't sound, if you ask any guy, play for a man, it doesn't sound bad to any of us. Like, it's not, it's almost like if we were around, we would want to, go towards the sound. Just saying.
She had way too many in her mouth. Like, they were just jam-packed in there. He said, the first thing that came to Tommy's mind was predator teeth. The kind of teeth made for tearing. Not speaking. Like, lifted her hand up. They had like webbing through this part.
Yeah, they gotta
the
eat.
Bottom, like they were all webbed together.
It's hard
and she was
fish
like
under there.
reaching towards the boat, and he was still standing there. I'm like, run, Tommy, run. The water like, around her was
Run,
not
Tommy, run.
rippling like it should have been. It was like she was standing on something. So it was just like still. It was like Ariel up in there. She was like, oh, starts singing, right? I said, no. This wasn't like the songs like you hear like in the fairy tales or
They're
in the
not.
stories. This was like a bunch of notes all happening at once and all like, you know, harmonizing. That's when the
yeah.
air started to shift and things got weird. I'm like, sir, you're just now in your email describing this is when things got weird. They've been weird, Tommy. They've been weird. He described the twisty, naughty, like tune, like it was digging, he says, his words, a hook into the back of my, and pulling me towards. But heard the words, come closer. No one Tommy probably did. Let's keep going. I was wrong. He said, I didn't hear the words. I felt them slipping into my bones, curling around my thoughts like seaweed. He leaned forward. So he didn't go, but he leaned in like, what's happening? He kind of lost sight for a second. So he's like leaned forward. He's like looking down. And he looks down and he sees her like this. Come on. Jump down to me. I got you. Come on down here. I don't think she really said jump, but that's what she was doing. She was like looking up at him like, come on, get in. Something told him not to do it. That the water was like, you know, getting weird and looked even darker. And he could still just hear her song. It was getting, he says, louder and louder. And the water was so close that it felt like he was being pulled in, even though he felt like he hadn't moved. Then she started like conjuring up the elements or something, and he said that the wind like pushed him into the side of the boat, like pushed him closer.
That's the one thing that scares me the most about mermaids, because like why do they have magic powers on top of being like aquatic beings? Like, y'all, isn't it enough that you guys can swim really fast? You can literally travel between oceans and waters. We haven't even figured out how they can do that. And then they have powers. Like, that's really annoying. I was about to hit a deer one time on the road, and a millisecond away, and it fainted and disappeared. What the heck? You gotta look up not deer, like literally NOTDER. So it is a deer entity that be in the woods sometimes, but it's not a deer. So look that up, friend. It might be one of those. I mean, it was huge. It was a huge buck. Yeah, it's like a demon deer entity type thing. I don't really know what it is, friend. They can stand upright too. Them.
That's when her face changed. Suddenly, what he thought was beauty was gone. She's like gnarly, darked out, like spiky teeth, and like her face is all sunken in. She's like, come on, go back, come on. Unhinged her jaw and opened her mouth like, lunged at him. He grabbed like whatever he could grab, and he like starts swinging at her. This gaff thing that's got the hook on the end, and it catches her in the shoulder. Then she let out this gnarly, horrific scream. Tomsey turned instantly violent. Waves were like slamming into his boat. He fell back, hit his head on the deck. By the time he was able to like, you know, scoot back and climb up and all this stuff, she's gone. He was shaking so hard he could barely collect himself, but he cranked up the engine and got the hell out of there. He still goes out fishing, but he just doesn't go to that area anymore. I'm like, Tommy, boy, my guy, she's still out there.
She's still out there.
She'll find you. Any of you had any stories like that? Because I was like, dude.
Imagine you're fishing and all of a sudden, right out of the water, comes this human-like figure that just reaches up and steals your fish. Well, that's what happened to one of my followers who sent me this story, and she wants to remain anonymous. It happened about 3 years ago, right off the coast of Queensland, Australia. They were out deep-sea fishing with their ex, and it was her first time going out, and she dropped her line roughly about 150 meters down into the water, and she said she remembers it being just like this dark, endless world of like an abyss. And after a while, they hooked something that was really, really big, and being really excited, they started reeling it in and watching the line slowly climb up out of the water. But halfway up, they felt this sudden tug, and at first, figuring it was just like a shark or something else that was trying to steal their fish, which does happen a lot, but this didn't feel right, she said. Even though it was her first time, she knew that something was off about it. And instead of one violent, hit, the line was being pulled in this strange, inconsistent way, like something was grabbing at it over and over again. And as the fish got closer to the surface, the tension only got worse. And then finally, about a meter below the water, they saw it. It was this hand, not a human hand, but it was really close enough to it, and it was wrapped around the fish. And the skin was grayish, almost like this sickly gray,
and between the fingers was this thin, transparent webbing. And for a split second, they locked eyes with what looked like the back of its head. It was completely hairless, with a vertical row of small dorsal-like fins running up from the back of the neck up to the base of the skull and up to the top of the head. And then, just as quickly as it appeared, it pulled the fish downward with an impossible speed, she said. She said it was like a missile darting through the water. They said the last thing that they saw was the tail, not some like thin fantasy mermaid-like tail, but some thick and powerful shape, almost like a dolphin's tail, she said, but larger. And the force ripped the hook clean out of the fish's mouth.
Told you that
And
fast. They fast
it was
and
all
strong.
gone and done. That was it. There was no splash, no big struggle after that. It was just silence. And out there in the middle of nowhere, they both just stood there in disbelief, staring at each other, trying to process what they had just seen. There were no words, just that sick, heavy feeling that something wasn't right. They turned the boat around and went back to shore that same night. And later on that night, they tried to talk about, what they saw, but neither of them could make any sense of it. And eventually, they just stopped bringing it up altogether. And according to them, they buried that memory deep, and they ended up never speaking about it again until she saw one of my other mermaid videos, and she decided to share it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, or if you're from that area, if you had a similar experience.
Bob told us that they were going to test the
Creepy.
I have seen extraterrestrials.
Creepy.
Mermaids are absolutely real in Haiti. Here's a story time about a creepy mermaid encounter. This is not my story, this is this person's story, so let's get into it. So Christy loves nature, she loves being outside, and she loves spending time at the beach. However, she lives in the city and does not have much access to the countryside. Until one day, she's in the...
Guyanese.
Oh, look who's here, me.
Both mother and father are both Guyanese. It's located in South America. Go get your map, do your research, because I'm not going to explain
Look, guys.
more past that. So this story happened near the Berbice River, again located in Guyana. Get y'all maps out. And something about the Berbice River, something in that water is not right. In Guyana, they call them
It's
junkies.
me, y'all.
All over the Caribbean. We have dark spirits, entities, different creatures that lurk all throughout our forests, our waters, everywhere. So a man by the name of David was walking home late at night after visiting one of his friends in a nearby village. As he walked along the dirt road near the river, he noticed something was sitting on the rock by the riverbank. At first, he thought it was, one of these strange...
Did you guys hear this story?
From the village. She had long black hair that hung down her back, and she was staring quietly into the water. David thought she was lost, or maybe something was wrong. So he just walked a little closer just to make sure she was okay. Ask her if she, she good, everything cool, you cool, you good? But the closer he got, gang, the more strange he felt. The weird part is that she had clothes on, but the clothes looked wet. But she didn't seem to be bothered by it. She literally looked like she just climbed out of the Berbice River. And her hair, it looked like tangled to the river and something. Even said it looked like it was river glass tangled in her hair. Then
I need to get better with the cuts.
turned her head towards him. She just looked at him.
It's a good story, though.
Then she smiled. That would already freak me out. Just the smile and the look, I would already been done. Peace. But David said the smile didn't look normal. He said it almost seemed like she had been expecting him to walk up to her. And she slowly stood up from the rock. And when she stood up, gang, David felt his heart drop to his stomach because her legs never appeared. Instead, her body slid smoothly back towards the river. And beneath the surface, he saw something move. A long tail. What? Slowly just shifting through the dark river. The water started rippling around her as she slipped deeper into it. And before disappearing, she looked back at him one more time. Still smiling, gang. So David ran all the way back to the village. I don't blame him. When he told the elders what he saw, one of the older men got very quiet. Then he told David, "You're lucky you didn't get any closer to her. Because sometimes the river spirits appear as a woman. And when they do, they're looking for someone to take back into the water." See, this is why I love the elders. Shout out to all the elders. You guys need to start speaking to them more often. I love talking to my grandmother. I always learn something new. So get out there and go speak to those people, because they hold more secrets than y'all even understand. And the fact they're getting a little older, their mouth starts running like water, gang. Get the information while you can. Hurry up. This deck, David, refuses to go near the Bird Beach River, especially at night. But sometimes our local and indigenous people say people walking near the water claim they can see the same thing. They can see a woman sitting in the distance on rocks, waiting for someone to come closer. I'm Cube of Lore. This is Forbidden Lore Season 2, Mermaid. If you like content like this and you want to stay on this side of the algorithm, don't forget to engage with the bottom up. You already know, repost, save, comment, and like. And if you're new here, I would appreciate a little follow. Just hit the button right there. I watched this whole video. You enjoyed my content. You enjoyed me. But why you didn't follow me yet, friend? What's up? Y'all hate me? I don't understand. My supporters, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are my favorite people in the world. I'm just hoping to grow and get bigger.
Oh my God, he got the whole end. Like, you could have cropped at some point in the story.
Tornado alarm sirens, danger alarm sirens. I'm talking about mermaids, ocean sirens. I'm talking the Wakanda Forever, the chanting that those little blue people were doing to get the people to jump into the sea. Like, have you ever heard of it? I just ran across a TikTok page of a guy who was working on a seaboat and was literally posting some crazy shit. Watch this video, because now this guy account is deleted. Watch this. Yo, watch this. What is that swimming next to the boat?
Another one over here? What are those?
And they swimming fast as hell.
Oh, this is Sauce, my friend.
What you talking about? I'm not.
It's folklore.
I do gotta miss this Sauce because we need to do a video together soon.
All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly how much your competitors are making.
Definitely gotta do a video with Sauce soon. Two of the mermaid guys. Two of the mermaid boys. Oh, there is a town I want to do content about. I have so many video ideas, y'all, and I'll be forgetting them. So one, wanted to talk about the guy that got disappeared in Dracula's house, right? But it's a town that only psychics and mediums live. Isn't that crazy? Have y'all heard of that? I think it is the medium town. Let me see. Yeah, it's Lilydale. Have y'all heard of it? So Lily, you guys can go there to this day, and every house, everybody lives there, or psychics and medium. You guys can go see any of them. Like, their information's right outside their door. You can go. It's crazy. I can't wait to do a video about this with y'all. But I don't feel like the videos are getting too much motion enough, because this one is only 8 months ago, 1.5 views. Erica posted. Let me see. Erica got 3.8 subs though. I don't know if Erica posts like that, so maybe that's what's her problem. But let me see. Nah, Erica posted 2 days ago. Let me see. Maybe just the video isn't good at all. Okay, I see another one, 10K view. I think this is an interesting topic. Why are people not watching this more? They don't know about it more? Because I see another one that got 2.7K views. Erica put that up to a year ago. Okay, well, let's start learning so we can make my video as interesting as possible, because yeah, we're just not gonna be, you know, we're not like the rest of the creators. What's this? No one took the talk. I think I should go do a video there. You think that would be a good idea, Shadow?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here at the famous Lilydale Assembly. We're gonna do a little bit of a tour around here. We're gonna check it out.
I'm definitely gonna go.
And share this beautiful little
Book a
village
trip,
where,
book a flight,
the world's best mediums
go out there.
come together. This is a pretty interesting place with a lot of history and a lot of really cool things to explore. So I'm inviting you. To
I'm
come along with us.
excited. Thank you, friend. I'm excited. He did this 4 years ago too. The music is throwing me off.
America is widely considered the birthplace of the practice known as spiritualism. Some largely credit three New York sisters, Leah, Maggie, and Kate Fox, who in 1848 gained notoriety as mediums who could contact the dead through seances. Although it was later proven through their own admittance that their claims were false, spiritualism took hold not just in New York, but all over the United States. What was known as the Second Great Awakening, these ideas of speaking to the dead and in the afterlife began to spread and were embraced by many travelers and seekers.
That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I think I want to go.
Just before Lilydale got its start, a very bloody period of our country's history took place, the Civil War. Families were grieving their loved ones and continuing to seek mediums and spiritualists who could
All
offer
the other
any sort of
paranormal
relief.
creators, they really just report on things. I want to get dirty, hands dirty, boots on the ground. You feel me?
This spread from its incredibly large meeting ground in New
I want to
York
make the best
all the way to
videos for you
Washington, where
guys.
Mary Todd Lincoln, distraught of the loss of her two sons in 1862, welcomed mediums into her home and held seances in the White House.
Wait, what?
Lilydale
Y'all heard
begins
that?
her home large meeting ground in New York, all the way to Washington, where Mary Todd Lincoln, distraught of the loss of her two sons in 1862, welcomed mediums into her home and held seances in the White House.
President Abraham Lincoln's wife was working with these women in the White House.
Lilydale was first a summer camp meeting ground for spiritualists circa 1870. 20 acres were purchased and became the Cassadaga Lake Free Association. Then, the incorporated town was renamed the City of Light. By the year 1900, the name was again changed permanently to the Lilydale Assembly.